Although she has preferred to confine her career mainly to the concert platform and the recital room, it mustn't be thought that Isobel Baillie has had no operatic experience. She sang at Covent Garden in the 1936-37 season in Gluck's Orpheus, conducted by Fritz Reiner, and while visiting New Zealand during the last war, she sang Marguerite in Gounod's Faust, with Heddle Nash and Gladys Ripley also in the cast. But on the whole, it's true to say that she felt that opera wasn't her métier, and she contented herself, and everybody else, by doing what she could do best. Although there was one occasion when she broke the rule and incurred the wrath of Sir Hamilton Harty.
The BBC in Manchester offered me an engagement to sing some Wagner, and I said, oh no, I can't never sing Wagner, it's not for me. You see, I've been taught that I mustn't do things that weren't right for me. So he said, well, it's only to the microphone, it'll be all right, you see, because I said the orchestra will drown me, you see. He said, the orchestra won't drown you, you see. So I was persuaded. Unfortunately, Sir Hamilton happened to be listening in that night, and he wrote me a letter. I wish I could show it to you, because it really is dreadful. Amongst other things, he said if this was how I was going to go on in my career, that he would say goodbye and wish me luck.
Isobel Baillie doesn't regard versatility for its own sake as a virtue, and she's concerned about the pace at which some of today's young singers live.
I'm sorry for them. I mean, I don't think they're going to get the joy out of their career that I got out of mine. It wasn't a case of dashing and doing as many engagements as you can. But poor darlings, they can't help it. That's how the world is today. They've either to get to the top quick or be left behind. They come out of college after perhaps 3 years and expect to make a living. You can't do it.
I noticed that without exception, all Miss Baillie's recordings are sung in English. Even Lieder by Schubert, Brahms and Schumann, songs by Grieg or whoever it may be, are sung in translation. And I asked her if this was deliberate policy on her part.
Yes, very deliberate. Because I feel, especially I find it in my teaching today, you have to teach them to sing well in English. So why go and teach them a foreign language? Another point is this: when they first get a chance to go on a platform and they think they'll be clever and do a group of Lieder, your audience, probably 90% of them, don't know what on earth you're talking about. So therefore, you inhibit yourself and your progress, because they're not going to like you very much if they can't tell what you're singing about. That's how I feel about it. I sing in German, I sing in Italian.
And if you were singing in Germany and in France, say, you would sing in their
language, yes, indeed.
When he first heard her sing, Sir Henry Wood recognised that Isobel Baillie was an artist who worked extremely hard to achieve her results. She's never stopped working, and she's never stopped learning. A beautiful voice is a gift from heaven, but to use that gift well, to teach it a sense of style, to cherish it so that it'll never let you down, that's what makes a professional singer into a perfectionist. Although these days she spends most of her time teaching and adjudicating and giving lecture recitals, busier than ever, although she's supposed to be retired and has returned to Manchester to live, she still sings. Here's a recording of I Will Walk With My Love that she made last August in her 80th year, accompanied by Ivor Newton, who himself is a youthful 82.
I was not a boy and a bold Irish boy, who would come and who'd go at my request. And this bold Irish boy was my pride and my joy, and I built in a bower
think that's very moving. Isobel Baillie's career has taken her all round the world, to Asia, Africa and Australia, and during the last war she gave hundreds of concerts for the armed services, always refusing to charge any fees. There was always one item above all others they wanted to hear: the great aria from Handel's Messiah, which she's sung in cathedrals, churches, chapels and concert halls, the length and breadth of the globe, and she assured me she'd never got tired of it. I know that my Redeemer liveth.